I'm on my way out to Doireann Ní Ghlacáin, Rathlin Island, and I'm going to go meet a woman who knows this place inside out, and I am a great admirer of hers. But I'm really looking forward to today's walk because of that change of pace that you get when you go out to the islands of Ireland. And Doireann Ní Ghlacáin is right in the middle of Strathnamuila, that ancient channel of exchange between Ireland and Scotland. So it gives us an extra layer of liminality when we'll be out there today, and I think it's going to be a really great walk.
Rathlin Island is an island off the coast of County Antrim in the north of Ireland. It's the only inhabited offshore island in this part of the world with a population of just over 140 people. It's an hour and a half from Belfast and it's reachable by ferry from Ballycastle. The journey takes around 40 minutes. Rathlin is a wildlife reserve and is famous for the birds that nest here. It's also well known for its lighthouses, and in particular the engineering of its most famous building, an upside-down lighthouse. Today, however, we're walking on the other side of the island to another lighthouse at Rue Point.
Thanks a million. Fair play to you.
My walking partner today is Frances Black. Frances is a well-known Irish singer and in recent times a senator, having been voted into the Seanad in 2016. She spent her childhood summers on Rathlin and has a home here today. She's a perfect choice to guide me around the island.
Hello, Frances. How are you? Great to meet you.
At long last, you get to me. How are you doing?
Great, I'm delighted to be out in Rathlin.
Welcome to Rathlin Island.
There you go, I'm on your home turf now. Come on.
I want to show you around.
Good woman.
Great place, great place. You're going to love it.
My walk starts at the harbour in Rathlin and runs along the coastline and upwards along the cliff on the western and southern sides of the island before looping inland at Rue Point Lighthouse to bring me back to where I started. The route is 9 kilometres.
I'm a big fan of yours, Frances, so I was really looking forward to the walk today. But tell me, you're the ideal tour guide really for Rathlin Island.
I do love Rathlin. I spent all my summers here as a child, so
beautiful.
I feel like I'm an islander actually. I do feel my father being from here makes a huge difference.
Yeah,
you know.
well, DNA memory.
Absolutely. So
yeah.
I do feel I have that very strong connection, and it is my spiritual home.
Yeah, totally.
Rathlin.
There's something very unique about island identity. There's a relationship with the sea. There's just a different way of interpreting and viewing life.
Absolutely. And it's like the amazing thing for me is that when I, get on the boat over in Ballycastle, I arrive on Rathlin. The minute I step off that boat, I just feel all the anxieties leave me and I feel like I'm home. Yeah. That's what it feels like. It feels like home to me.
So that ahead of us there?
So that's the kelp store. Back in the 1800s, that was owned by the landlords here, which were the Gages at the time. They lived in the manor house, and they used to gather the kelp. So every family would have, a little piece for them to bring in the kelp from the sea and turn it and dry it out, and then they'd put it into kilns there and they'd burn it. And whatever the substance, it would be like a hard substance, and they turn it into iodine and soaps and medicines and all sorts of different things it was used for. There was so much goodness in it.
I mean, there's 500 different species of seaweed off the coast of Ireland when you think about it, It's absolutely incredible. And I know that that particular building, the kelp store, that has an unbelievable history for gathering the kelp. But yeah, even look at how beautiful this is here, and just even listening to the waves, and you can see the headland over there. So we'll be walking, when you're standing up on that hill, you can see beautiful, beautiful views. Well, the sun is coming out, Frances. I can't get over how quickly it clears. I know, it's amazing. You could be here, you could have the 4 seasons in one day, or even in one morning. I'm going to be taking you in here now out to the cliffs. This is a beautiful, beautiful walk here. It's called the Rue Trail. So are you a good woman for the walking here, Frances? I do, I love walking. I have to say, when I'm up here, I get out at least once a day, if not twice a day.
Walking for me is the most meditative thing that I could possibly do. For me, it's the only way that I can relax. If I'm, I love it particularly up in Rathlin. Like if I'm up here, I'll get at least 2 walks a day.
You're a busy
so I would
woman.
do one in the morning and then we go in the afternoon. And then there's so many different places you can walk around here. I mean, it's so beautiful. And it really, really kind of, I suppose it's fuel for the soul.
Oh, big time.
No matter what kind of humour you're in, if you're in bad humour, if you're feeling a bit low or whatever, and you just get out for an hour, a good sharp walk, you always feel a million times better after.
Yeah. I'm really interested, right, in the kind of liminal relationship that this island has, because it's not quite Scotland, it's not quite Ireland, it's really in Shrunamwheela there between
Absolutely.
a channel of great cultural exchange.
This island is only an hour from Scotland and only 40 minutes on the slower boat from County Antrim. There's definitely a kind of a Scots-Irish culture, and what I mean by that is some of the language that was spoken on the island would have had that Scots Gaelic influence.
Yeah.
But you would see it today, particularly in the music.
Yeah.
So the music that has been from when I was a kid, and we would go to the Céilís, has definitely got that lovely Scottish influence. But it could be an Irish tune with a Scottish sound.
Yeah.
Or it could be a Scottish tune with an Irish sound.
Obviously you come from a very musical family, but I'm kind of interested in your own journey with music.
In our family, we always had sessions. Probably like yourself, we all had sessions. Really, it was kind of the four elder siblings, so Martin, Mary, Michael and Shay, and they kind of were, obviously I was only a teenager at the time, and they were playing sessions and doing little gigs, and then I wanted to go with them, so I pleaded with them to bring me.
Yeah.
Because I just wanted to hang out with them because they were all so cool, and
Of course.
so I went and I started to sing. To sing with your family is probably one of the most incredible feelings, particularly when there's all harmonies.
Yeah.
So when I sang a song called The Ploughboy Lads, and I sang obviously a verse, but then when they come in on the chorus, it was like you were being lifted up and you were being carried on a cloud. And I think that's when I got the bug.
The walk ascends gradually and consistently, bringing us to a high point. These cliffs overlook the ocean and the surrounding areas of Rathlin back towards the Antrim coast. On a good day, you can see clearly Ballycastle and Antrim's coastline from Fairhead to Donegal. We're headed to Rue Point. It's at the southernmost tip of the island.
Okay, so where are we coming up to now?
So this is what we call the Rue. That's the Rue Lighthouse there, and as you can see, there's 2 old buildings here, and the furthest one is called the Smuggler's Cottage. They discovered that there was a lot of smuggling going on, so this house would have been the equivalent to customs.
Okay.
So the customs would have been here. Even though the customs house was here, they were still leaving the stuff in the smuggler's cottage, and they were kind of nearly doing it under the customs eyes.
Oh my God.
So what they decided to do then was just fill in the harbour here, and so boats really can't come in anymore.
They were brazen. There's a great Scottish tradition of the selkie, but we have it here in Ireland on Vaiden Vara or Cailach Farige. And the old belief was that a seal could transform into a woman. She was like a mermaid. And there's a load of old stories of fishermen meeting these beautiful women at sea, and they were seals, and what they would do was she'd often be wrapped in a cloak, and they would keep the cloak, and it was a way of tying the seal to the land, and if she got the cloak back, she could return to the sea. I must ask you now, what was your highlight of today's walk?
I have to say, anytime I'm out walking, I love the cliff walks.
Yes.
And for me, like standing up on the cliffs and looking out, whether you're looking out to Scotland or whether you're looking out to Donegal or whether you're looking out to Fairhead or Antrim or Derry, to me, walking along the cliffs is probably my favourite thing to do when I'm here, and today walking on the cliffs was definitely my favourite.
Yeah, I was going to say that was my favourite too. I felt like I was on top of the world looking out. And it is, when that sea breeze comes in, you actually feel like it's cleaning you of all the negative energy, isn't it? It's so rejuvenating.
It's very cleansing, absolutely very cleansing, and it's magical.
Yeah.
Pure magic, to be honest with you.
Well, listen, I'm going to have a chat with the lads on the ferry and see will they do a deal for me, because I want to come back and spend more time here.
You have to come back for the music and the cadence, and
you'll have the spare bed done up for me.
Absolutely.
Fair
and I'll
play
have the
to you.
dinner on and the tray on.
I've been to many of the islands off the coast of Ireland, but this is my first time on Rathlin Island, and you can be sure it won't be my last. It is a special, special place where you can feel the influences of Scottish cultures and Irish culture merging together. A place that's full of gorgeous landscapes, beautiful wildlife and flora. And you know what? I'm already looking forward to planning my next trip here, where I can explore even more of the island.